Hello and welcome. This is Cosmic Ninja, and we are back with part 3 of our Antiquity age. And I sure hope you're excited because we will be ending this part with moving to the exploration age, which means we will be picking a new civilization. We won't do any of that on this episode. We will just be more or less finishing out, and then when the next episode starts, we'll be picking up exactly at that point. So let's get started. And as you can see, I'm already in the game because last time I learned the lesson in part 2, be inside the game ahead of time. Because I don't mind talking with it, just being over here waiting. So, alright. Take me there. Just not under threat yet. Only last night wonder in this episode what does our friendly neighbors want? Yeah, I can do that. Well, what does my neighbors want now? It's like sometimes they get in the way of being, productive. Oh, my. Actually, I'm just gonna roll over here. I like how it's like do this, do this, do this, do this. It needs to. Yes, the way. One of those forces. Someone's at war. It's not me. I mean, we are at 96, so we're getting close. This has to hit 100 before we can end the antiquity age. So, we can do nowhere. Sure. Yeah, I got enough jade. And, well, for everything else, get the salt that's just sitting here. Also, the health bar I think should be part of the name banner. I think that would make more sense. Now we have this town, Missouri, which is ironic because we have the town of Alabama over there. That way we start our town in our silver mine. I'm gonna do a great rivalry. Ooh, we're getting close. And it's like, I don't know what to do here. Yukon River. That cuts right to my capital. I honestly have nothing but sheep since I. What's the progress right here? What's this? Let's go on range. Wonders revealed to the. Okay. What does science give me? Ooh. Aww. Half employers. Seven wonders. I'm gonna go right on shipboards. Alright, folks. I think this will be a good spot. We're getting ready to progress over to the next one. This is the end, the Age of Antiquity. Um, this episode will be this short, but I'm actually kind of glad it is. Um, so, with that being said, folks, I hope you enjoyed. We'll go through the reports here and see what we write. Just so we can get to the save options and all that. So let's go ahead and go through it. We've got a few minutes. Um, we've got a lot of points, so that might bode well for us. So we did pretty good. Now this is all on my playthrough. This is just to come to. All right, so for transition, which means we have to pick our next civilization. Now, Tecumseh is part of the Shawnee tribe, I believe. I think we're supposed to be picking. So our choices are going to be very limited. Um, but we do have some options. Oh, we did. unlock Hawaii, the Incans, and the Songhai. Other cultures we could have unlocked or gotten is the Ming. Don't even know how to pronounce that. Or that. This is kind of a Middle Eastern country. This is a South Asian country. This is a country in the Pacific, I believe. This is Asian. Then we have Spain, Norman, which would be like the dramatic areas. And this is Mongolia, which that would be fun. Um, but we're going to choose the Shawnee because, as you can see, our little icon is right here. And we're going to go from there. So, we played as the Mississippians. And when this age progresses to the modern, we'll unlock America and Mexico. We'll probably stick to the American path because I want to do another playthrough where I go from Spain to Mexico. So, because I'm gonna choose like the Incans or something to start with, or you know what I'm saying. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get choosing here, getting set up for the exploration age, which we are not going to start this episode. We're just preparing for the age. Um, takes a few moments. Takes several moments, actually. Don't get me wrong here. Takes several moments.
Spring comes to the woodlands. The Shawnee will craft their legacy of unity and dominance.
Also, going to found at least two more cities. Um, we're going to move our capital out of Chocola, which means it's going to auto rename whenever we move to. So Chaos will get renamed since it is our only other city. I should have created a third city just for that, but um, Missouri is actually being built up to be my. Take some time. I'm sorry. I will say that going from one age to the other like this, being able to choose a different civilization, that is very humankind kind of playthrough because you can change who you are um, if you want to in that one. You have no choice in this one. I think that if you start this one, you should be able to opt to stick to it all the way to the end. Um, I wish they would do the zoom into the city thing like they did in Civ 3, where all the buildings would be. So when you zoom into it, you can place the buildings where you want there. But when you zoom out, it's just a city with a bunch of buildings, and then everything else of it around it can be land or resources, forest, or that's not changed. But as the city gets bigger, it bleeds over, and then you gain more in your city center. Or you have the ability to build a military base outside your city center, or a suburb, which would allow you to build more markets, schools, libraries, um, all those buildings. Because there's a lot of buildings I know that are missing from here. Like, all the religious buildings are all gone. But we're going to now hit continue game, which we're not actually continuing, but you know what I mean. Alright, so once I hit this button, we're going to choose our legacies. But this is where we're going to end episode 3, part 3. So, with that being said, folks, I hope you greatly enjoyed. I know I did. And I will catch you next time, folks. Later.